Oh, hello, everyone. It is Tuesday. Welcome. Welcome to the Quizard and I, where you, the viewers, get to compete against the special guest we have each week in Nerdy Trivia. I am your Quizard, Babs the Bat, and I am so excited to be here and for us to be kicking off the show. Tonight, we are taking it back to the 90s and early 2000s with Friends, the TV show. It's one of my favorite TV shows. Don't hate me. It is the TV show that I fall asleep to. I will rewatch it as much as possible. But because it's Friends Night, I have brought a very special guest. She is an editor, a producer, and an animator, and obviously a huge fan of Friends because otherwise she wouldn't be here. Please help me welcome Kimmy. And Kimmy was the winner of our Buffy trivia a couple weeks ago. So welcome back, Kimmy.
Hi.
How are you?
I really know way too much about television.
Well, you said earlier that you love like film and TV and stuff like that. So it doesn't surprise me that you ingest a lot of film and TV.
I mean, when it's kind of like your passion and you IMDb trivia every single thing that you watch, it's kind of a problem.
I do that, but I do that with the actors. Like, I'm like, who, I know who that is. Like,
when
IMDb.
I'm like, I know they're in something.
IMDb is my friend. Yeah. IMDb has been an official app on my phone for the past, 6 years. Because
100%.
I utilize it very, very frequently.
Oh, man.
So, all right, let's talk about some prizes. So we are really going to up the stakes of our viewers competing against our guest of the week. We are raffling off a prize that everyone in chat is eligible for as a thank you for watching and participating. Then, if the audience beats our guest, we have a prize for that first place winner. Tonight's high stakes prize is a light up Central Perk sign. For the viewer that beats Kimmy, there it is right there, all looking regular and then lit up.
I love it. It's so cute.
And then for our raffle prize, all right, I'm telling y'all now, don't enter the raffle yet until I tell you it's open. Y'all get excited every week.
Already.
So our raffle prize is, of course, a Central Perk coffee mug, because why would we not give just all of the Central Perk coffee things? So that is our raffle prize. I can't talk. The code to enter the raffle is #raffle. Only enter one time. Otherwise you will be disqualified. But if you are a subscriber to the channel, you are 3 times more likely to win. So, but that raffle is officially open. You guys are allowed to start putting in that #raffle. So go ahead and start doing that. And we will go over the rules. So please make sure that you have clicked the quiz kit icon on the side of your stream, or if you're playing on mobile, it should be right above your chat, to allow access to play along. Make sure you select link identity or grant permission, whichever one your device says, under those quiz kit settings. This will help identify who is on the leaderboard when we check scores. Otherwise, it just assigns you a number, and then I have to call out for you in chat and be like, who's contestant number 12? And I just want to call you by your name, because that makes life easier. Oh, thank you for the follow, Big O108. Thank you. All right, so I am going to read the question and answer choices before I bring it up on the stream, and then everyone will have 25 seconds to choose their answer. Kimmy will wait until the time is up to let us know what she chooses. If you aren't sure of the answer, it's better to leave it blank than to answer incorrectly, because wrong answers will deduct points from your score. So, how you feeling, Kimmy?
I'm getting ready. Okay, I'm getting pumped.
All right.
I'm going to try. I'm going to win. I'm going to do this first. I'm going to do it.
I have a feeling that I have a good feeling about tonight. I feel like you're going to do really well. I feel like it might be down to a time battle. tonight of who can just
That
answer
could be it.
faster. I think that's where it's going to come in. All right, Big ol' 108. You should have, if you're playing on desktop or mobile, you should have a little quiz kit icon either above your chat if you're on mobile or on the side of us on the screen. If you just click that, then you should be able to link identity/grant permission to allow your Twitch handle to be displayed. And I am actually bringing up the quiz right now, and it will show the rules on your screen. And then, if everyone is ready, we will get started. So it's pretty easy. It comes up on your device, and you just click the answer. It's super duper easy. So.
Hi.
Oh man, so many familiar faces in chat tonight.
Hi, Ariel.
All right. Are we ready to get started?
Yes, I'm so ready.
All right.
Got this.
All right, guys, we're going to start off easy, and now we've kind of started getting into the routine of we start off easy, and then once we get past halftime, we kind of up the ante on the difficulty. So we'll see how it goes tonight. Can we be any more excited? I know, right? Thank you, Strike, for gifting a sub. Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to have all of you guys here. All right. I'm going to stop getting distracted. Are you ready, Kimmy?
Yes, I'm ready.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Question number 1. Who was Ross's second wife? Was it Erica, Emily, Rachel, or Carol?
My internet's already behind.
Oh no.
Now.
It should be popping up on your screen right about now.
Okay, cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now I'm good.
Okay.
It like froze for a second.
Oh, no.
I was like, not on the first question.
Well, hopefully it cooperates.
I know. Ugh, okay, we got this.
You got this. I believe in you.
I got my Raphael cup. He believes in me.
Oh no. Tiger Wizard. Oh no.
Oh no! I hope it works. You're not supposed to say it.
So Big ol' 108, you should just be able to click the overlay on the screen. So you don't have to say your answers in chat if you guys want to discuss it. They can go ahead and enter the raffle. Enter in #raffle for a chance to win a Central Perk coffee mug. All right, time is up. Kimmy, what did you answer for this question?
I said Emily.
It is Emily. It is.
Awesome.
All right.
What a successful marriage that one was.
You don't officially answer in chat, Finn. That's not nonsense answers in chat only. Yes.
I like that. Chandler.
All right. Are you ready for question number 2?
Yep, I'm ready.
Perfect. All right. Who sings the theme song, I'll Be There For You? Is it REM, Semisonic, The Remembrance, or Velvet Crush?
I got the song stuck in my head.
Right?
I hope everybody has the song stuck in their head.
We started singing this in chat before we went live, and it was amazing.
Honestly, it's a good song.
It really is. Oh, yay, good. I'm glad it's working for you now, Tiger Wizard. Corn, get out.
Now.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. Let's be honest, we've had the song stuck in our head for 20 years. That's
True.
not wrong. All right. Time is up. Kimmy, what did you answer?
The Rembrandts.
It is the Rembrandts. Everyone got that correct. Good job, guys.
As they should.
All right. Are we ready for question number 3?
Yep, I'm ready.
Perfect. Who was Monica's first kiss? Is it Ross, Chandler, Roy Gublick, or Richard?
I know this one.
All right. And while we're waiting for time to be up, who is your favorite Friends character, Kimmy?
I mean, you can't not say Chandler, but I do have a second favorite that is like kind of controversial because people usually don't like her. I love Monica because I'm basically Monica and it's kind of a problem.
Same. I'm like a mix between Phoebe and Monica, and it's just a hot mess.
Chandler and Monica. Yeah, I would say that too. Yeah. Nobody likes her, and I'm like, excuse me, she's the most.
I love Monica. I really do.
I relate to her on such a.
The only one that I don't like is Ross, and it's just because he's a terrible person.
Who likes Ross?
No one should like Ross. The only likable Ross moment is when he's screaming pivot.
That and when he's drunk.
I'm fine.
I'm F? Sort how fine I'm feeling.
All right, time is up. What did you answer for question number 3?
It's Ross.
It was Ross. Mistakenly.
Oh.
Cringe.
Such a horrible moment in this series.
Right.
Also, hi, Ariel.
All right. Are you ready for question number 4?
I'm ready.
All right. Question number 4. What was the name of the twin Joey hired for an identical twin study? Was it Daryl, Ted, Carl, or Matt?
Oh my goodness.
I believe in you.
Might be one I don't remember.
I believe in you. Go with your gut.
Oh my god. But then if I answer it and it's wrong, oh my god, I'm between 2 and I'm so, oh gosh. If this
time is running out.
I know.
What are you gonna do, Kimmy?
I'm not gonna answer so that I'm not wrong. Even though I think I know what I'm gonna be so mad because I know what the answer is.
I know you know what the answer is.
I think I know. That's why I didn't, you know what I mean.
All right. Time is
upset.
up. What do you think the answer is?
Was it Ted?
No, it was Carl.
Carl? Oh, thank God I didn't answer it.
Remember? He goes, damn it, Carl.
Damn it, Ted. I was between Carl and Ted, so at least I had that, but it's been some time since I've seen the show. That's How I Met Your Mother. You're right.
Yeah, that's Ted.
Now
All right. That is okay. Are you ready for question number 5?
Yeah, but now I'm sad.
No. All right. Monica's apartment number was 5 at the beginning of the series. What did it later change to? 10, 25, 20, or 19?
This one I at least know. Ugh. I always loved that it changed because they were on the first floor.
Yeah.
I'm still so mad at myself.
It's okay. We have plenty of time to redeem it. I believe in you. I don't
know if I'm going to be your first winner, though. Oh, God.
Oh. All right, time is up. What is the answer to this question?
It's 20.
It is 20. Because, like you said, they show the building, and it being on the first floor did not make sense.
No.
Not at all.
Apartment number 5 made 0 sense. They have to use stairs.
Yep. All right, are we ready for question number 6?
I'm ready.
Perfect. What were the names of the triplets that Phoebe gave birth to? Is it Joey, Lola, Frank Jr., 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 Leslie, Chandler, and Frank Jr., Jr., Chandlerette, Leslie, and Frank Jr., Jr., or Emma, Ross, and Phoebe?
Who loses his title if I win?
I think because Finn was the one that got the most questions right in a row.
Ooh, okay.
So I think that's what he's talking about.
Oh,
yes,
man.
Finn is currently the closest guest to having won.
Okay.
But no one has won yet.
Oh, jeez.
So,
That was
all
so good.
right. Time is up. What did you answer for this question?
It's Leslie, Chandler, and Frank Jr. Jr.
It is.
I've always loved just Frank Jr. Jr.
Right?
That makes me crack up.
Wouldn't it just be Frank the Third?
Yes.
You would think.
Yes, it would.
All right. Are you ready for question number 7?
Yes, I am.
Wonderful. What is the name on the TV guide? Is it Chandler Bing, Joey Tribbiani, Chenanda Bong, or Josephine Trigger? Aki did come close. That is true. Aki came very close to winning.
At least I'm doing okay.
Oh no! We had a couple misclicks in the chat. You guys, you know better than that at this point. All right, time is almost up. It's the last couple of seconds. All right, time is up. What did you answer for this question, Kimmy?
Well, it's Mrs. Chenandler Bong.
It is Mrs. Chenanda Bong.
Which I've always, nobody gets TV Guide anymore, but I've always
know.
wanted to do that.
Yeah, right?
I have. That'd be so much fun.
Right. All right, are you ready for question number 7?
I'm ready.
Wonderful. How many roses does Ross send to Emily? A dozen, 72, 42, or a baker's dozen? I know, Strike. I think we're the last generation that knows what that is. Like, everyone younger than us doesn't know.
Everybody younger than us watches The Office, but they don't really watch Friends.
With Michael Scott just like creeping in the
Peeking
background.
out from behind me.
Right?
Cover him up.
Cadkins.
You don't get the TV Guide thing? It's just a fake name that he used when they ordered TV Guide. That's all it is.
Or it was a misprint on TV. I always assumed it was a misprint on TV Guide's side.
I always assumed Chandler submitted that name.
See, I always thought they just misspelled it.
It could be either. I mean, I don't know where the misses
I didn't
came
expect this to get so deep.
It's a serious question.
All right, time is up. How many roses did Ross send to Emily?
72.
And why is it the number 72?
Because that's how long he's known her, right?
Yes, one for every day I have known and loved her.
That's
and
so little amount of days.
I know. And then she sends them back as mulch.
Exactly. As she should, honestly. Growing up, I like hated Emily. And then later when you get older, you're like, he said the wrong name at the altar.
Yeah. Literally the worst person ever.
Ross is the worst.
He really is. Yeah. All right. Are you ready for question number 9?
I'm ready.
All right. What is the name of Joey's imaginary friend? Is it Leslie, Drake, Maurice, or Alicia? That is less than 3 months.
It is.
And once you've clicked your answer, do you want to tell us why you love Friends so much?
Oh, I just growing up and like always seeing it, like, so my cousin got me into it when I was like in elementary school. Like it was already kind of almost off the air, I guess, at that point. What year did it go off the air?
2003?
Yeah. So like, I mean, we were young when it like went off the air, but my cousin gave me a DVD of just the holiday specials, even though I didn't watch the show. And I kept rewatching that DVD over and over and over again. I loved it so much.
Yeah.
And then I finally like went back and bought, like, I own all 10.
Yeah.
I watched it to sleep. I watched it with my portable DVD player next to my computer while I played The Sims.
Amazing.
Like, I did not stop watching Friends. Well, and that's why I'm like, I know all these answers. I know most of them because I watched it on repeat for years. But like, it's been a good 5 years since I've like sat down and watched something again, because I gotta get new shows. I can't keep rewatching the same things over and over again.
Yes, we can, Kimmy. We can totally rewatch things over and over and over again. No matter how many times people judge us for it. It's fine.
I do love the show, though. I do love it. And then I also had, you remember Seen It?
Yes.
They had that, but with Friends. And I beat my cousin, who originally was the one that showed it to me.
Yeah. Amazing.
And I was so proud.
Amazing. All right. Time is up. What did you answer for question number 9?
It was Maurice.
It was. And what is Maurice's profession?
Oh my God. I remember Rachel says it.
Yeah. Do you remember?
Space cowboy?
It is a space cowboy. Good job.
Oh man, that was somewhere in the back of my brain.
Oh man.
I love it.
We're almost to halftime.
Woo.
Time is flying when we're having fun. All right. We are going to check scores after question number 10. And then we'll see who's on top of the leaderboard, see who needs to make a comeback to win. And then we'll get into the second half. Are you ready for question number 10?
I'm ready.
All right. What is Gunther's last name? Is it Guntherson, Smith, Central Perk, or unknown?
I think I got this right. I hope I got this right. Oh yeah, it is a play on the Joker. Well, like the song The Joker, not Joker. Oh.
Weird fan theory.
Oh
the
my
Friends
God.
cast is in the good place and they are all perfect to torture each other.
The only ones I see like really torturing each other are like Phoebe and Ross.
Yeah.
Like they're such opposites.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think the others really torture each other as much as like sometimes they get bad. They get into like riffs and stuff.
Yeah.
But Phoebe and Ross just don't have a lot in common.
Nah, not really.
Joey is the Jason, yeah. Ross tortures everyone. Kinda.
Ross is a pain in everyone's ass.
I love
Honestly.
it.
All right. Or, no, Monica and Ross have to be in the good place together.
I could see. Well, no, because then sometimes they like have those things where they're back in their childhood and like, but like not when they're like torturing themselves in their childhood. Like, I think it would have to be Monica, Ross, and their parents.
Yes.
Because Monica and Ross together, they don't like torture each other that much, but you add their parents in the mix, and
Yes.
oh god.
Oh man, it just all hell breaks loose. All right.
Cool.
Time is up. What did you answer for this question?
I said unknown. I don't think we ever find out.
It is unknown.
Yay! I was like,
Joey thinks it's Central Perk. But
I hope you.
and James Michael Tyler has a his own like headcanon theory that it's Smith because that's just what he came up with. But there's no like official last name.
Come on, make it a better Smith.
I know, right?
Smith is the name he came up with.
Yeah.
I like Guntherson.
Right? Guntherson.
I like that more.
He would be a person that would be Guntherson.
I mean, his name is Gunther.
Right. Right. All right. Let's check some scores.
Okay.
Let's see who's on top. All right. Kimmy is on top, winning right now.
Yeah.
Contestant number 7 is in second place. Finn Archer is in third. Big O 108. The Tiger Wizard, Robo Goblin, and Nicole. I know you were looking at playing in the negatives tonight. So there's where you're standing in the negatives. Are you Red 5?
I'm so happy.
Red 5, are you contestant number 7? Is that who that is? I assume so.
That's close.
Yeah. So, all right.
Ooh, I can't mess up.
All right, Kimmy.
Okay, I got this.
All right. Will Kimmy be the first guest to win trivia?
My fingers on this.
All right. Are we ready to get into the second half?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. It's gonna start getting a little harder here, guys.
No
Just
pressure.
as a heads up. All right. Which of these lived in Phoebe's dollhouse? Smelly Cat, the Lollipop People, Barbie and Ken, or the Foster Puppets?
I might get this one wrong, and I clicked it, and I'm so stupid. I should have just let it go. This one's hard. That episode is weird.
It is. Things get set on fire.
No, like
Monica gets
dollhouse
possessive.
competitions.
Yeah.
Something that's really relatable that I always find in television is dollhouse competitions.
Right.
I said that every day.
But that used to be like a thing. Like those
I
dollhouses.
never owned a dollhouse.
My grandmother had some for us, for all of the granddaughters. I have no idea what happened to them. Like I never got it.
The closest I got was when Bratz came out, and they came out with that mall.
Mm-hmm.
I had that. Like the mini mall thing.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. So, but yeah, my grandmother had like 2 or 3 of these super like ornate doll houses that like Monica
that's
got.
Like a 60s. That's like a 60s, 70s thing, right?
Yeah,
Like, it has to have been.
And then at one point they just like disappeared and we have no idea where they went.
Well, there were like the Barbie dream house things.
Yeah.
Probably closest, but like I didn't have one of those. So I don't know. I guess, I don't know. I used to make my own houses for like my Beanie Babies and stuff, so out of shoe boxes. So I guess that's
I'm sure a lot of my friends in chat aren't going to be surprised, but I was the horse girl, and so like I played with model horses more than I played with dolls, and all of my horses had like stables. Like I had the Barbie stable, and then I had this other like really nice one, And so
Cooler though.
that was me.
I don't know. That's cooler than we all have a house.
Right? So,
Yeah, I don't
and
know.
like my Barbie didn't like play dress up and stuff. She literally just rode her horses around all the time. So, all right. What did you answer for question number 11?
I said the Foster puppets.
That's correct.
I like vaguely remembered there being puppets, and I was between that and the lollipop people, and I was like, I think there were finger puppets.
Yeah, but there was also, was there like, I remember something about like a Tootsie Roll, but that could have just been like something else. I don't remember.
There totally could have been a Tootsie Roll. I remember it was made out of candy.
Yes, it was made out of candy, and it had a bubble machine and it caught on fire.
A lot going on in that house, but it was cool.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
All right, are we ready for question number 12?
I'm ready.
All right. What is Isaac's sister's name? Is it Jasmine, Janet, Janice, or Julie?
Who's Isaac? I don't even know who Isaac is. I know who Julie is.
I guess I can tell you who Isaac is because it doesn't really give it away. Isaac is the guy in the copy store when Ross sleeps with the copy girl. Yeah. The sister.
You weirdly helped me.
Yeah.
I know you weren't supposed to. I barely got any points for that.
Well,
but
telling you who Isaac is doesn't give away the answer. So
yeah, I mean it's over, right?
Yes.
So I was like, it's not Janice, it's not Julie. I don't know who Janet is, and
Yeah. So Isaac's sister is the one that is Phoebe's coworker and is the one that's Gunther's roommate, and the one that told Gunther it was the trail that Ross had to go down to make sure
Jasmine,
Rachel didn't
right?
find out that he slept with the copy girl, who I can't remember her name.
It's Jasmine, right?
Yeah, it's Jasmine.
Yeah! I got like 1,000 points for that.
Sorry.
Like, who the heck's Isaac? Season 1, or no, that's like season 2, actually.
Yeah, that was like middle or end of season 2.
I really hate the we were on a break storyline thing because like Ross is just such an asshole in that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess I'm kind of like Katie when she said the Buffy thing. Like, I don't really watch a lot of those episodes because they kind of make me mad.
Yep.
Yeah. But anyway.
I don't... Did the copy... The
Xerox girl.
The Xerox girl, did she have a name? Or was she just referred to as the Xerox copy place girl?
She definitely had a name when they slept together.
I can't remember.
I don't know what it is. That should have been a question.
She's
the life of me, I don't know what it is, but
as like looks wise, her and Kathy are very similar, and so every time I think of her, I keep thinking her name is Kathy, and that's not what it is.
They have that really spiky.
It's Chloe.
Whatever the heck's going on, like mom hair. They have mom hair.
Yeah, it's Chloe. Thanks, chat. It's Chloe.
Chloe, I knew.
Yes.
So they kept calling her copy girl, and then they finally got her name when he like.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Got it now.
All right. Are we now that we've settled the debate on who the copy girl is?
Exactly.
All right. Are we ready for question 13?
Yeah.
All right. To whom did Rachel serve her last ever cup of coffee to as a waitress at Central Perk? Was it Ross, Chandler, Monica, or Joey?
I remember the scene. I remember it was wrong.
Yeah, she actually serves him tea and not coffee.
Yeah.
So, Gunther, get y'all.
It was Gunther.
So, and then once
I'm guessing because I don't want to be that person that doesn't. There is more pressure when you're the guest to like actually answer something. Oh, I think I may have answered wrong.
Oh. All right, time is up. What did you answer?
I said Chandler.
It is Chandler.
Yeah!
It is. And Chandler ordered tea.
I remember it literally being like, here's my last thing. And then him being like, this isn't what I ordered, but it's fine.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, the pressure does kill. Oh, man.
All right. Are we ready for question 14?
Yes.
All
I don't
right.
think I'm winning anymore.
What?
I don't think I'm winning anymore, but it's fine.
Well, we're only on question 14. We still got 6 more. So, but you're doing good. You're doing great. You're doing really well.
Okay.
All right. Who lives below Joey and Chandler's apartment? Is it Mr. Heckles, Gunther, Ugly Naked Guy, or Miss I'm going to mispronounce this. Miss Chatricus. That's probably not how you say that. Chatricus.
Chatricus. Ross would order tea. That's why I was in between Ross and Chandler. I don't think Chandler would order tea. That's why I was between them for sure.
Yeah, Chandler doesn't really seem like a tea guy, but, you know.
No. That's like he smokes cigarettes.
Yeah.
He's not really calm.
Right. Chandler is not the definition of calm in any form or fashion. All right. Time is up. What did you answer for this question?
I said Mrs. Chatricus because Mr. Heckles is below Monica and Rachel.
Yes.
Yay!
Yes, it is Miss Chatricus.
I don't know who that is, but I knew it wasn't the others.
Yep. So when Monica and Rachel lived in the guy's apartment, Monica put a hole in the floor, and that sees into Miss Chatricus's apartment.
Yes, you're right. You're right. That is very true.
Yep.
Oh my God, I remember that.
I know. I loved that whole apartment switching.
Oh, I mean, the whole quiz, speaking of trivia, the whole quiz thing, their friend quiz was that's one of my favorite episodes.
Oh yeah. It's so good. And it's one of those that you would never know it's that episode by the episode title.
It's the one with the embryos.
Yeah, because Phoebe finds out she's pregnant in that one.
Phoebe's doing her own thing and everybody else is having fun. It must have stunk to be Lisa Kudrow during that because that was such it must have been so much fun.
Right. All right. I love how easy it was for the girls to get their apartment back. Yeah, they sent them to a basketball game and they switched everything back.
Yeah, exactly. It was great.
Yeah. So, all right. Are you ready for question 15?
I am.
Wonderful. What nickname does Paolo give Joey? Flameboy, Paisan, Ken Adams, or Pigman?
Okay. I know it's not two of them.
Oh, welcome in, Michaela.
I might not have to answer. I don't know. I might not have to answer this one.
This one is one of the more obscure ones.
Yeah, I know it wasn't two of them.
Yep. So,
I mean, I definitely know it wasn't one of them.
All right. Time is up. So do you have like a gut feeling on what?
It was Flameboy or Paisan, right?
No, it's actually Pigman.
I knew it wasn't Ken Adams. That's basically the one that I knew it wasn't.
Well, but Ken Adams is Joey's nickname that he gives to girls.
Yeah, exactly. He gave that name to himself.
Yes. So,
But I didn't know between pigman and I don't know what paisan means, but it's probably something in Italian because he's
probably.
Italian. And then flame boy, I was like, maybe. I don't. That's.
I
knows?
honestly I barely remembered this. So
I just. Why did you know that, Katie? I mean, it does describe him.
Yeah,
Let's be real.
that is true. All right. Are we ready for question 16?
Yeah, I'm
All right.
thinking.
All right. What is the only item that Rachel did not bring home from Pottery Barn? Was it the bird cage, the clock, a screen, or the lamp? That is a really random thing for you to know, Catkins.
Yeah.
For only
Oh
having
my
watched
god,
the show
these
once.
questions.
I told you they were gonna get hard.
Yeah.
I know you know this. In the back of your mind, I know you know this.
Answered it, but I might be wrong. I know what two of them are.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yes, you have D4 Dustin to thank for this quiz. He is our
you.
wonderful quiz maker.
This is a really good quiz, though.
Thank you.
I need to rewatch the show, apparently, in the 5 years.
All right. What did you answer for this question?
I said the lamp.
That's correct.
Yay! I was like clock or lamp because I know the bird cage and I know the screen.
Yes.
So then I remembered the clock and I was like, nah, that looks like Pottery Barn. Let me just go with the lamp.
Right. All right. We're getting into the home stretch here.
Okay.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
All right. What was the first song that Ross learns to play on the keyboard? Is it Emotional Knapsack, Barracuda, Celebration, or Interplanetary Courtship Ritual?
Freaking Ross.
Oh yeah, Kelly, Dustin and I rewatch Friends together all the time.
I know which one it isn't, and I get, and I hope I'm not wrong, but I know what one of them is.
All
I need
right.
to rewatch Friends. What I've learned from this is I really need to rewatch it.
Hey, this gives you a reason.
I know.
So, all right, time is up. What did you answer?
I put Emotional Knapsack.
It's Barracuda.
Oh, I was between that. I was like, I know it's not Interplanetary Courtship Ritual. Celebration is what he played on the bagpipes.
Yes.
And so I was between that and Emotion. I was like, no, I even almost hit Barracuda. That's like the first one I've like gotten wrong that I did, that I clicked. I'm so mad.
It's all good. You're doing so well though.
Ugh,
So
I'm not winning. It's fine. I'm like so much pressure on myself.
it's all good. That one was a little all over the board, so
That one was crazy. Do you ever see the deleted scene of him playing the bagpipes?
yeah.
That's one of my favorite deleted scenes
Right.
ever, like on this planet. And Phoebe's just like trying to sing along.
Oh, goodness. Are you going to come say hi now that you're yelling at me? No? Okay.
You're not allowed to have dogs in the coffee shop.
Well, come here. No? Okay. You might hear my dog just like screaming in the background.
Oh my god, the little face that she has. Anyway.
All right. Are we ready? We're down to the last 3 questions of the night. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right. All right, question 18. When shopping for a new couch, Ross tells the salesman that he and Rachel slept together how many times? 238, 198, 298, or 208?
Oh my God. I
believe in you.
At this point, I'm going to guess. That's an obvious answer. Well, that's an overshare. I don't know why.
It is an overshare.
That's an obvious answer. I don't know why that's an overshare. It's definitely an overshare.
Well, he says it because the salesperson was like, "Oh, there's no way y'all were together," and he was like, "We slept together this many times."
Why don't I? That's one that I don't actually remember. I don't remember.
It's the couch episode when he.
I remember Pivot.
Yeah. Well, that's obviously the most memorable moment from the show.
Yeah, why did Ross keep count? That's so creepy. Who keeps count? Ugh. Well, just one more reason to hate Ross.
I know, right? All right.
If I was Rachel, I'd be like,
it's weird that you kept count. Yeah. All right. What did you answer for this question?
I said 238.
Oh, you're so close. It's 298. So close.
Okay.
Oh, but only one.
Lying,
that one was a little all over the board as well. So.
Ugh, I stink. I like how not knowing like a few answers, I'm like, I'm the worst.
No, you're doing so well. You don't stink at all.
Oh, man, it's fine.
All right. We got 2 questions left.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. How many cushions are on the orange couch in Central Park?
These questions!
You have Deep or Dustin to thank for these questions.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to think.
All right. Is it 1, 2, 3, or 5? I've sat on that couch, and even I had to look this up to make sure it was right.
I have not sat on that couch.
I got to do the Warner Brothers tour when I was in LA last.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Yeah, they had the set and everything. And so, of course, with Friends being one of my favorite shows, I had to get a picture on the couch.
Oh, I would have done the exact same thing. I know what one of the pillows looks like for some reason in my head. Which is weird. At least I think. Maybe I'm mixing it up.
All right. What did you answer for this question?
I said 3.
It's actually 1. It's 1 big cushion.
What?
Yeah, it is 1 big cushion.
Why am I picturing like a small purple round pillow that doesn't exist?
I think that might have been one of the pillows on there. But yeah, as for like the cushions on the couch, it's just 1 big cushion. It's not separated.
Oh my God, I read that as how many pillows are on the couch, not cushion. No. Yeah, no, I thought it was pillows, not cushions. Oh, what? It's fine. It's all good. Yeah, I did the same thing as you. I meant like, I thought it was like cushions.
See, when I think of cushions, I think of like the removable couch cushions.
No, that makes total sense. I don't know why
But I can see why you thought like pillows and cushions. I get that side too.
Either way, there might not be any pillows on it. I could be completely wrong.
I think it depends on the episode.
Probably.
You know,
that makes so much more sense now.
But yep. Oh, everyone was a little all over all over everywhere on that one.
It's fine.
All right. We're down to the last question.
Okay.
So, in this one, we need the real answer, not the other answer.
Oh, okay.
You'll understand it when I read it. I want the real answer. All right. What is Chandler's job before he quits to work in advertising?
I know the fake answer.
Is he an information technologies engineer, a statistical analysis and data reconfiguration, a transponster, or an architect. But you see why I had to preface it.
Oh, of course. Of course. It's the best. If you ask me to type it in, no chance.
But I love that it's sorry, I got distracted by Finn in the no, but yeah, if it was anything other than multiple choice, like I would not do. I don't test well on those types of quizzes.
Either. Of course, can I tell you my answer now?
Yes, time is up.
Oh, it's transponster. No, I'm just kidding. Statistical analysis and data reconfiguration.
It is statistical analysis and data reconfiguration. Everyone got that correct. Good
my
job,
mom
guys.
Keeps talking about a transponder. You know, the things that help you like lift up a garage.
Yeah.
And every single time she says that, I'm like, transponder.
That's not even a word.
I think that's what like they were like trying to go for. I love it so much.
Oh man. Oh, all right. Are we ready?
Stunk.
Are we ready to check scores?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Final results. Finn Archer came up and won. Kimmy came in second.
Congratulations.
And then we got Red 5 as contestant number 7, Bigga 108, the Tiger Wizard, and Robo Goblin. Good job, you guys.
You deserve it. I stunk in that second round.
The second round tends to get people because we kind of double down.
Yeah, I mean, the curse of the guests continues.
Yes.
No.
So, but that is okay as long as you had fun.
I did. This just honestly just tells me how much I need to rewatch Friends. And now that it's off Netflix, I will watch it on HBO Max.
Yes. Because I think that's the only place that it's at right now. Other than,
or I'll go home and grab all of my old DVDs and my PlayStation.
Right. All right. That is true. Kelly just reminded me that our very first episode, our Star Wars guests won. So, but no one has won since.
Oh, man.
So, and it's been a hot minute. We started this show back in like May, I think.
As long as I won another one, that's all I care.
You did. You won Buffy. So
I did win Buffy. I watched Buffy way more recent.
So, all right.
Oh, man.
But hey, and so Finn was our guest for My Hero Academia, and he didn't win his game, but he won Friends. So maybe
there you go.
Maybe that's the workaround. But
you just have to play another one and win.
Right? So, but all right. Kimmy, where can we find you on the internet?
Well, you can find me on Instagram at Kimmy_Cub. You can just follow me. I usually add whoever follows me. I know it's private. But, and then I guess just Facebook, Kimmy Schwartz. And
all right. I'm so happy you came on to do this.
This is awesome. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm going to give a shout out also to the Tiger Wizard who set this up. Because when I was wrapping up her Buffy episode, she was like on the phone with you while she was still on the Zoom call.
Oh, yeah, no, she was literally on the phone with me. And then she gave me this with the photo for, whatchamacallit? Secret Santa.
Aw.
Yeah, so.
I love it.
And I love it very much.
I love it. All right, you guys, this is your last chance to enter into the raffle for the Central Perk mug. Enter #raffle into the chat. Only enter once. Otherwise, you'll be disqualified. But this is your last chance. I'm going to be closing it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, it's closed. I'm picking a winner. And Big O 108 is the winner. Congrats, Big O 108. And this is, I do believe this is Big O 108's first time watching. So, yay! I am so happy.
Big O 108 was one of my, was in film school with me.
Oh, that's amazing. The raffle was for the mug, and then Finn, you won the sign for winning the game.
Congratulations.
So, I will be reaching out to both of you via Twitch Whisper, so just keep an eye out on that so that I can get your information, so that I can be sure to send you your prize. So, all right. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in for another Tuesday night of trivia. This is my favorite day of the week. I really love this. I really love this show. It's so much fun. It's the highlight of my week.
It was so much fun.
Kimmy, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me on.
I hope you had fun. So you did really, really well. So
I'm still proud of myself.
You should be proud.
How long it's been. I'm still pretty proud of myself.
You should be proud. You should be very proud. You put up a good fight. So
I did.
I was about to say, you made Finn work for it because he was in third when we went into halftime.
I did, and that's the most proud that I am.
All right, everybody. Please make sure you follow, like, and subscribe. All your support goes towards bringing you a better channel and better content. You can use your Amazon Prime account to get a free subscription to a channel through Twitch Prime, but you do have to renew it manually each month as it does not automatically update. So if you've subscribed to the channel with Twitch Prime before and you need to renew that, now is a good time to do that if you so wish, because it is a new month. It is September 1st. Where has the time gone?
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe it's September. Oh man. All right, everyone.
Halloween, which makes me sad.
I know. I
Yeah.
I am resisting going to the store to get Halloween stuff.
I'm probably not going to resist.
It might be a few more days and I probably won't resist either.
Yeah.
So, yep. But thank you everyone for joining us. This was so much fun and I can't wait to see you next week for Doctor Who. I'm so excited. We'll probably end up doing a 2-parter to Doctor Who like we're going to do with Star Trek. So next week will be Reboot Doctor Who. So everything from Chris Eccleston on. So please come join us. I'm so excited. Thank you again, Kimmy. And we will see you all next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.